I'm Doug Hershey, author of the best-selling book, Israel Rising, Ancient Prophecy, Modern Lens, that looks at the revival of this land and combines an ancient prophecy, regional history, and stunning then and now photo comparisons. I'm pleased to announce a second volume in the Ancient Prophecy, Modern Lens series, a brand new photo book, Jerusalem Rising. In Israel Rising, we looked at the physical revival of this land. In Jerusalem Rising, we looked at the prophesied restoration of this city and why it has arrested men's hearts through the centuries, even in its desolation. Zechariah 8 speaks to a desolate city and its people about what is coming. Some of it seems to defy logic or, given traditional conflicts, seems almost impossible. It speaks of a time when His people will return to this city, the elderly and children will dwell peacefully in the streets, and the nations will begin to flood here. Perhaps most stunning is God saying that He will return to live in this city with His people. To have a closer look at all this city has endured, I've obtained the oldest photos of Jerusalem ever taken, some from 1844, 1850s, and 1860s, even into the early 1900s. With an Israeli adventure photographer, we went back and recreated these angles, some for the first time ever, to show how the dramatic changes are happening in this city. These rare photos have a story of their own, hidden away and forgotten in time until the last 15 years. You'll read quotes about how a desolate Jerusalem has been the longing of pilgrims, the goal of conquerors, and the prize of empires, whether for good or evil intentions. Men like Christopher Columbus to William Shakespeare to Yasser Arafat or Saddam Hussein, all have had Jerusalem on their minds. But why? With some amazing photo comparisons, we've documented some sweeping changes in Jerusalem, from the famed gates and walls, to the old city, to the new city rising up around it. These amazing then and now comparisons reveal a Jerusalem like you've never seen before. You'll also find short blogs of personal encounters of some beautiful Jerusalem residents that helped us along the way, shared their life with us as we've hunted down these old photo locations. No other city on earth has had its history foretold, from its destruction to empty desolation to a revival, as a major player on the world stage. Today, according to prophecy and against all odds, Jerusalem is rising again. And it's just the beginning. See the evidence for yourself.